Hi guys, it's Luke here from Aperture Addiction. Just a really short live commentary video, a little bit longer, on how I create the image carousels in Photoshop for my Instagram. You'll probably also see people doing this in TikTok, uploading multiple images, having video in the background or audio in the background so you can flick through. TikTok's algorithm really likes it. It helps engage your Instagram audience a little bit better as well. So I'm just going to show you how to whip one up really quickly in Photoshop all the way from scratch. So I'll get into it. Hopefully you can see my mouse. So I'm going to go new file. So I'm going to open a brand new template. Now I have a template here already, but what you're going to do is you're going to jump into, you're going to create a new preset. So you're going to create one with the width of 1000 or 10,800 pixels with a height of 1350 pixels. You can keep the resolution as it is at 300 pixels per inch. Make sure you are in landscape mode. Color, you don't need to mess around with any of this. So again, 10, 800, 1350, 300, landscape. Create one of those. And you see we've got this nice long landscape artboard here. We need to cut this up straight away. We're going to cut this up into 10 segments. That's what Instagram allows you. TikTok, I'm not sure how many it does. If you do know, drop it down in the comments, and all you need to do is times 1080 by the number it lets you do, and that's how you chop it up into full HD images. So up on your tool, we've got this, what we call where the crop tool is. Mine's different because I've already changed it, but the crop tool, you're going to hold down on the crop tool, and you go down to the bottom, and you're going to hit slice select tool. What it's going to bring up is a number 1 right here. In order to chop this up, we're going to double click. It's going to bring up this right here. It's going to say, what do you want to, so your slice is going to be an image. We can just call it image 1. I'm going to change the width, drop the 0 off the end, hit OK. Now what this has done is create a 1350 by 1080 image all the way on the left hand side, and then number 2 is the rest of it. So all we're going to do is going to carry on chopping this bit up on the left hand side. Hit 1080, OK. Width 1080, OK. Width 1080, OK. Width 1080, OK. Width 1080, OK. And I'm going to add, just while I'm doing this, I am actually creating my November highlights carousel right now. So I post my monthly sort of best images that I feel are my best images from that month. So I've carried on, done that 10 times, and now I've got 10 slices. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 slices that I can put images into. And when I use the export tool, it will automatically chop them up and post it into a nice little file that I can just select all the images and post it up to Instagram. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open a file. Now you won't see this, it's on my second screen, but I'm going to go into my pictures, and I'm going to start looking for some good, or some of my favourite images to post. So I did a shoot with a local guy's track car, Ryan Laker. His Instagram will be tagged on some of the highlights, and there was a really nice image of Mazda, his MX-5 with a rainbow in the background. One of my favourite images I've actually taken so far. There's a couple of other nice ones as well, but what I'm going to try and do is mix them up as much as I can. So maybe have 1 or 2 images from this shoot. That's probably my 2 favourites from that shoot. There was a really nice image I took of the interior of his friends in Tegra R. I actually used a bit of flash photography here. Again, that's another one that I really enjoyed. What else did I do in November? I also went to Thorpe Perrow, which is a local arboretum, trees, wildlife, falconry. Really nice place to go to. So find that image. And again, I'm waffling here. Just ignore me. You can skip through till I've added all the images. I'll add a timestamp. But if you want to see me constructing it, feel free to keep watching. So outdoors 23. Thorpe Perrow. Loads of images here. I didn't get out much, but there's some really nice ones here. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. I quite like this one. Of the bird, of the falcon, Took a beautiful or what I think is a really nice portrait of him as well. So I've chucked that in there somewhere. I really liked a couple of the mushroom and some leaves that I found that's a bit different. Okay, so what we can do, right, this is a good one to use. So this isn't the right aspect ratio. So you can change the size. You've just got to get that width too. Pixels. Now if you zoom in, just a little bit more control. So 1080, and then I slide across, and then position it how I would like it within the frame. Just a bit of a deeper crop. And again, if you've used your correct Lightroom exports or however, once you've done, you'll have greater pixel density than sort of 300, so you won't particularly lose any quality. Landscape stuff as well, you can always use it as a background. So landscape one of the birds taking off. Again, important to make sure you're getting the right sizes in, so you'll get little purple clicks, and you can zoom in using control and plus and minus to make sure you've not got any white spaces left. Again, attention to detail. If you make a mistake or if there's a little bit of white gap, it doesn't look good. And if you are maybe hoping to take this professional, I mean, I do. I'm not professional yet. It's really important to make sure you've got that attention to detail. Again, it's not quite the right size. And what I'll probably do here is I'll get this to 1080. But there's a lot of dead space in this image. Good if it's just on a print, but for social media, not the best. So I'm going to embed another image on the inside of it. And then you can show two images in one. So this is something you can't do just by uploading bang, 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 10 images all at the same time. Same with this one. I might show another one of him. No? And again, Photoshop's really good. Adobe's really nice. They pop in these nice purple lines for you to take a look at when things are going all right. Okay, it's a little bit tricky when it's like this because you sort of need to do it by eye, but you've got a tiny little dot. It's not the easiest thing to do, but you've got a little dot up here where you can help get your center lines lined up just like that. And then I've probably got another landscape image that I can use. Yeah, this one's a good one. Yeah, tap it to. I just have to tap back. Again, if you're bored of watching this, feel free to skip through to the exporting section. You don't have to sit through and watch me line up all my images like goon. But yeah, one of these where the image is quite blurry. It's not the sharpest. Make it smaller. Smaller the images, lower the resolution, the sharper it looks. It's brilliant. So I'm fairly happy with that for some of my November highlights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to export them so I can just upload it to Instagram nice and easily. Here we go. So we're going to go to File. We're going to go Export. And we're going to go down to Save for Web Legacy. And what this will do is create one. Again, it will go all the way across, but if I click save, it'll ask me where I want to save that. And as usual, where I usually put them is Instagram, carousel, create a new one, and call it November top 10 or something like that, or November highlights. My spelling's awful, please don't ridicule me, or feel free to take the piss in the comments, one or the other. What that's now done is in my November highlights folder, there is now 10 images. And if I flick through them, it's all 10. What I've done here is chopped up each segment and exported it as a separate image. Now, what that lets you do is just straight up upload it to Instagram. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Instagram. And I'm just going to start uploading. So, Ollie Hart, you can have a like. It's a pretty cool AI image there for you. We're going to go create. And it's going to say drag your photos here. So I've got my 10 images. Control A. Grab image 1 and drop it in. Go to your dots. Go 4:5 because that's the ratio we've used, or original ratio. And then flick through, double check everything's in the place you want it, how it looks, how you're happy. And then start tagging. Get your captions going, your descriptions going. If you do TikTok, again, use the same process, and you can just take it from there. I don't personally use TikTok as much. It's something I need to get into. But yeah, if you found this on YouTube, please follow Aperture Addiction on Instagram. So that's myself. We've got a little H between the two D's. If you're seeing this on Instagram, please check out the full video on YouTube. I'll probably chop it up into a reel and then we'll go from there. But again, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Hopefully this has helped you learn how to do this process, how you've seen a lot of people doing it, maybe you're not sure. But it's something you can maybe take away and play with, adapt it to your own style, have a mess around it. You don't have to do exactly what I've done here. You can always adapt it and use it however suits your content. So thanks for watching. If it's been helpful, please like, drop any feedback in the comments, and if you want to subscribe, I'm going to be posting a little bit more like this. Thanks for your time, guys. Have a nice day.